Hello farmers, welcome back to Hinterland. It is nighttime. Time to go nighty nights. Betty bye, whatever you want to say. I've taken care of all the animals, made sure the factories are all set, ready to go. This month we did pay off like $350,000 off the loan, so we're below $7 million. And what was it? 24,333. I was just looking at 24,333 is what we paid on loan interest. So let's see what that drops it down to. Should be below 24,000, I would think. But I've been wrong before on that. And also, we might wake up with 20 more cattle running around the cow barn. We should be. Yeah, attention to take care of the animals, food, health, age. So yeah, we're down to 23,166 on the loan. And yeah, we still got 24,000 in the bank account, which is great. We got a lot of work to do here in October. Probably just as much as I did in September. The leaves are changing. It's getting a little colder. The sun rises a little bit later, and the sun will set a little bit earlier. Boy, this field needs some pH in it, doesn't it? All right, so that's got to be taken care of at some point as well. Let me just make sure on the fields, because last time I kind of almost missed the potatoes. So, but everything else should be ready. Remove tops. Yeah, soybeans are ready. And the cotton field is ready. Also, I need to get this field plowed and planted. And let's see, what else? Well, other than, like I said, maybe getting some lime down in some fields. Yeah, we're going to have some work cut out for us. As for the cows, we get 20 more cows. I'm sure we must have. Nope. Well, they're at 0 reproduction, so I'm assuming you're the ones that had the calves. Ooh, they're out of water. I gave you a full tank of water at 7 at night, and you ran out? Okay. Reproduction, puberty. Are you the new ones? Yeah, you're the new ones. There's the health going on up. Okay, first things first, let's run over and give the cows some water. So, am I going to have to, like, start giving them water, like, at 10, maybe at midnight? Luckily, we can speed up time really fast these days in Farming Simulator. Wasn't it in FS19 we can only go up to, like, times 60? I know there's mods out there, like, you know, it can go, like, times 20,000 or whatever. All the beautiful ladies. We're not going to have any extra milk, but we should start getting some extra manure and, of course, slurry as we move on. Oh, good. I do got water in the tanker. We'll bring the manure and slurry over at some point here in October. Not right away, because I do want to get some field work done to start with. I would like to get the new grass field kind of plowed up. Shouldn't take us too long, and that way I can hire a worker to go over and plow up the potato field that we harvested late in September. We get a worker going, get Frank or whoever over there. Yeah, who parked that Bredel spreader there? That wasn't like the best place to put it, but it's there. You wanna... Oh no, so now the key binds have changed. Wait, is it that? How about that? How about that? Alright. So that changed along with the covers on the seed drill and the spreaders as well, okay. As long as we know where the button is, we're all set. Let's go ahead and fill that. While that's filling, let's go ahead and... Okay, slurry tanker must be over at the BGA. It's always in different spots from where you want it to be. So we'll just come over to here. And we'll let that fill up, and eventually we'll bring this on over. The one thing I did have to take care of last night with the production buildings is I was having a hard time. We're out of wood at the lumber mill, or the sawmill. Okay. Okay, the work is piling on. Where am I? The Flavored Bottling Milk Company. I just can't get the sugar here fast enough. Even though we got wait, those are both activated, right? All right, we're making sugar. There's a little sugar here. Okay, it's on priority 6. And this is on priority 10. If I want to, I kind of forgot how that goes. The lower the number, the lower priority? Or is it the higher number to lower the priority? Which seems kind of backwards. All right, I'm going to deactivate it here first of all because we got plenty of sugar in here. I'm just going to deactivate that for now. So the sugar comes completely over to here. Because that's stopping the production, of course, of our oat milk, our strawberry milk, and chocolate milk. So we got to get that up and going because that's where the money is. What do we... we are pretty much out of space almost at the straw processing plant. Okay, we're missing wood there. The things that make me money, I didn't keep up well with. Let's go ahead and just teleport. We'll take care of the straw factory first of all, which I actually took care of last night before I went to bed. But it's making straw rather quickly, and it's got a low capacity rate inside the building. So we're just going to stick these out here. Weather's good, so eventually I'll get over here with the Volvo, the low boy, and we'll go ahead and put this all into storage so it doesn't get wet, ruined. Luckily, this is just straw material. Keep on coming. Hello? Hello. There it is. Alright, that should be good enough for now while it's up and running. Alright, I really just want to jump right into the case magnum and actually get to work. Oh, wait a minute. What did I do with the case magnum? The plow was there. And... I forgot what... Oh, did I fuel it? Where is it? Oh, that's right. We brought the cut sugar beet over, so we used it. We were trying to use the case magnum to bring over the big grain cart, the auger wagon, that is, and it was having some trouble. And someone did some math on it of how much cut sugar beet or sugar beet in general would weigh, and said, "Yeah, this case magnum, you're asking way too much." We need something like 1,000 horsepower, which pretty much is what was said on East Vineland when I was trying to bring the sugar beet from the fields over to be processed in the power plant. We got half a tank of diesel, so that's not too bad. Now, you know what? I'm going to go around this way, and maybe we'll get the cotton field done this morning. We're going to lease the cotton header for the root crop harvester. I know it sounds weird, but we're going to give it a go because some people have been wanting to see it for a while, ever since they started using that root crop harvester, wanting to know how it harvests cotton. I mean, it's going to harvest it, I think, just like a regular harvester is going to, but it's the way it stores it. And luckily for us, that root crop harvester can store a lot, so in case I can't put it into a trailer, which is going to be very unlikely, we can just go ahead and bring it on over to the spinnery, and the spinnery can get to work in making the fabric and clothing. Oh, I was like, why are we not plowing? Because I got to reactivate to allow it to create fields. That'd be very helpful. Yeah, so once again, the reason why I'm doing this first for field work is I want to get the case magnum over into the potato field and get Frank, Francine, whoever, to start plowing up that field because it needs it. Because it was a root crop, it was potatoes, we need to take care of it. We need to prepare it for next year. And yeah, I need to get this field done so I can plant the grass into it. Because we are going to need it, because now we got 20 more cows, which means more TMR, which means they're going to need more silage and some more hay, more feed. But yeah, I guess I'm going to have to start giving them water. I guess I'll have to stay up later than 7 or 8. I guess I'll have to stay up until 10 or 11 before I just go to bed. Not that big of a deal. But it doesn't look like the water... Of course, I don't know what time they actually ran out of water. But it doesn't look like the water affects them from not having... I think the mod says, and the mod I'm referring to is like... if they run out of food or get too old, they could perish. It doesn't say anything about water, probably. I don't know. But I'm going to guess that's what it is. We didn't run out of food, we just ran out of some water. And it's just going to get more and more intensity on giving the cows water and food, because the population's only going to go up and up and up. But if it gets to be too much, we can always sell the older cows, but they're the ones giving us the milk. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get to decorating this month, but I'm going to at least try to, which I thought I was going to do in September, leasing out the excavator and the planter, and we'll buy some saplings. Not sure which ones yet. We got oak. We got plenty of oak saplings to plant around, but I want to plant some trees along here, around some of these fields over here, just to break up the openness that's around here. Even if I got to delete a little bit of the fields, I think we'll be fine. Of course, when I say delete a little bit of the fields, I'm talking maybe 3 meters worth. Because we're making plenty of crop for all the animals. We're keeping up with the feed pretty well. Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of stones in this field, but that's fine. They will stay there. They're just from where Almatana made the roads, and she put stones in there, which is a nice touch, but the problem is when you create a field, they kind of stay there, even though you got stones turned off. But I don't know having stones turned off, that's going to affect us or not with a harvester. But even if it does, it's going to be so minute, it's not even going to matter too much. So I'll stop talking about it. But anyways, let me go ahead and get this field done a little bit more. And then, actually, I didn't check the store page. Well, I'm not going to buy the header for the root crop harvester anyways. That's only a 7.6 meter. A mulcher could help us out. But, yeah, I'm not sure. I know some people ask, why don't we mulch and roll? I always fight with myself to see, is it worth it? When you got a lot of fields, a lot of big fields, the amount of time you got to put into it, the amount of fuel you're going to use, are you getting your money back on the crop? And you probably are. But much less so on hard economy than if you were a normal easy. I just don't see it worth our time because we do have a lot of work here to do anyways. So to try to increase our crop in a field like this size here by an extra 2, maybe 3,000 liters, or more. I haven't done the math, of course, but I'm just ballparking on some I did. I think it was on Elm Creek when it first came out. I was trying to figure out then, I'm like, is it worth rolling and mulching and all that? Very interesting for sure. Just like the stones when FS22 came out, but just like the stones, rolling and mulching is something I don't really tend to do too much. We did it on Solyndra, but then again, that was small fields, small map. So it didn't take that much time for me to do. And normally I would have done it, but so many people wanted to see it being done. We did it. But anyways, yeah, like I was saying, let me get some of this field done here. And, whoops, that's if I lower the plow. And I'll bring it back and we'll get to harvesting some cotton. So, of course, the next step after we get this field finished plowed, we'll have to come in here and get some soil samples before we start actually working in here. That way, when I hire a worker to come over here with a John Deere 8530 and the seed drill, and we put the grass in and puts fertilizer in and puts the correct amount of fertilizer in. As for grass, there is no seed rate variable for grass in precision farming. So it's just going to be just to make sure we get the right amount of fertilizer down for the grass and the soil type that it's in. But we'll probably have a worker take care of that next episode, because I don't think I'm going to get... I might get a soil sampling today. We'll see how we get along here. For those of you who wanted workers going on while I'm working, we're going to be doing that this month. And sometimes it's just, like I said before, it's just not easy to have other workers while you're doing it. Like right now, I would like to possibly have the combine harvesting the soybeans. But then again, I would get so distracted on doing the work that I'm doing, I would forget to go over and unload the combine, and it would just be sitting there after doing like a headland or so. So it's just better that I make sure I'm doing a lot of small jobs and not focused on taking care, like plowing this field up. Yeah, I probably should also check to see, being October, Is it October for the butter and cheese? Which just seems kind of weird. The amount of butter and cheese that we have, according to the stock market, we're not going to get an extreme amount of money. It's not like, I mean, every year we sell the clothing, we almost get $1 million. It's been almost a year and a half. I don't think we've actually even sold cheese and butter yet here. Maybe we have. I don't remember at this point. But yeah, we don't actually have that much of it. Let me come down here to the stock market page. Where is it? There it is. We'll scroll on down. So October is good for cakes. It's supposed to be good for butter. It's supposed to be good for cheese. But the price is going down everywhere. So maybe I should go sell that stuff now. So the butter and the cheese, $11.25. The price is going down. The best price should be $11.77. The cheese is $25.46. Ooh, so we should probably go sell that now. Yeah, the price is going down. So cakes, butter, and cheese in October. Anything else in October? Of course, stuff from the sawmill could always go. There was something else up here. Oh, milk. We don't sell the milk. We do other things with milk. All right. Whoops. Let's stay in here because I got to go to here. And the cakes. All right, we don't have that many cakes. We're going to go ahead and put that on spawning. So we're going to get seven cakes. Better than nothing. Oh, what are you? You're out of water. Okay. Whew. All right, we'll get to it. Let's get the case magnum over to the potato field. And we'll get ourselves a worker. I'm just trying to think. I think we got enough fuel in here. I think we're good. Let's go sell that stuff now while the price is, I guess, as good as it's going to be because it's dropping. And probably a good thing because I might get too focused on getting all the work done on the farm here. And I'll breeze through the month of October and completely forget about the butter and cheese again. That's right, I got the hay bales still to pick up. Just add that to my list. I mean, I got chunks of hay sitting in the field I still need a bale. Not that big of a deal. It's not going to decompose or go anywhere. It's not Seasons in FS19. This is FS22. Although you'd think someone could come up with that mod where grass or material left on the ground or left out in the elements would decompose slowly. There's our sugar beet, soybean. Oh, I better turn off allow to create field because if the worker goes haywire, we don't need him going out anywhere. All right. Do I remember how to do this? Because it's been a moment. Should be fine. Let's see. Where are we here? Field position. Oh, it's already in that field. Okay, so it's already got the field picked out. We'll go that way. Number of headlands. I'm going to say 2. And I think that'll be all good. Wait, where are we starting? You had me starting over there. I thought I picked a target for over here. No problem. And of course I'll get them started. Just make sure. Yeah, I did turn it off. We're all set. Did want to make sure we weren't plowing into our, I was going to say lovely road, but I don't think it's quite lovely. It's a road. All right, and then Control H. And you, sir, are off. All right, the truck, please. All right, and then flatbed. Flatbed is going to be, yeah, I see it right over there alongside the fence. And since I'm going over... Oh, I probably should... Oh, yeah. I was thinking to bring the water over to the coffee beans because that makes a lot of money. We'll get that in just a moment. All right, let's make our trips count, shall we? Let's come over here and we'll get the sheep's wool. We'll press that button so we get all pallets full and half full ones. Anything else I need to bring over? I don't think so. I think everything else can stay here. Yeah, everything else can stay here. Let's go drop this off. We'll go pick up the cakes, and I got to remember... I think did it say restaurant to bring the cakes to, which would be just perfect. That'd be just perfect. The eggs, we'll have to check on the bakery. If I got... The bakery is only at level 1 for factory upgrades, so it's going to take forever to go through that material. So, it may take a while to actually, like I said, make cakes and go through the eggs I've already brought in there. So it might be better off to start selling some of that stuff, like the eggs. And I think we got tons of strawberries in there as well. All right, in you go. I'll be bringing you some cotton in a little while. How I'm going to bring it over? Probably the root crop harvester. All right, the cakes look like they're out. It looks like it only spawns 2 cakes at a time. That's all right. There's not that many of them. We'll get them. And if I start loading while it spawns them, it'll keep loading them. And I won't have to wait for them. Just got to wait for the other ones to come out. There we go. Oh, that's right. It's only like 450 liters per pallet. All right, so where am I going with the cakes? Cakes. It says the coffee shop. Let me double check on that in here. Should be looking right at it. So 358. Which one's the coffee shop? I did tag the place, right? Oh, the coffee shop. Okay. Oh, was it? Yeah, okay. That's the production building for the coffee beans. I'm thinking, I don't remember no coffee shop here in the village. Yeah, the coffee shop. Well, at least we actually get to use this building. They're probably not getting any coffee, but so be it. Alright, let's see what we get for the cakes, because I didn't look at the total when I was on there. I was just looking to see where they needed to go. Oh, come on. You couldn't have grabbed those other two? But that was 23, 24, 25, 26,000. 26,000 on the first part. So about $31,000 worth of cakes. You can have your cake and eat it too. Let me go ahead and untag that place. Now, the butter and the cheese are going to go to this selling lodge very big. So, butter and cheese. And we got loads of butter and cheese. I'm going to go to the warehouse first and start taking them out of there, because I think that'll be easier. Well, actually, I shouldn't actually have any chocolate at the dairy production, because that gets distributed automatically. So that's all chocolate. Sorry, that's all cheese and butter, and it's all going to the same place. So, oh, it's getting a little framey over here. Probably too many pallets. And again, this is going to the Self Lodge. Yeah, this is going to our selling station. I think it'll be the first time I'm actually going there. 2,540 for the... Okay. This could be pretty darn good. This could be pretty darn good for us. Pull forward a little bit. Oh, it is getting really framey over here. All right, is that all that's in that building for now? Let's double check here. I'm pretty sure it's going to be. Yes, we're all empty. Let's go over... Oh, it is really framey over here today. Of course, I haven't been over here yet since I loaded into the game, so maybe... Maybe it's loading in the shaders again? I haven't checked my shader cache in a bit. I may have to go in there and delete them, and if you always got more than one, you better delete them. I might have to go in there and just delete them anyways and let it refresh. It could be some weird things going on there. Ooh, yeah, it is terrible over here. Let's see here. Well, geez, this spawn, there's 81 in there. I'm not going to be able to take them all at once, of course. I should be able to take a good bunch. Alright, it's going to be a good payday. With the cheese and the butter, and eventually I'll be bringing over the silage. I always think silage when I think BGA, so that this comes out, but I want to say slurry and manure. And of course, oh yeah, we got to get the potatoes up and going at some point. Easy on this corner, because I kind of forgot I haven't landscaped this corner yet since I replaced the straw production down. It kind of did its own landscaping for me on that corner. Now that corner's got a big dip in it. Right, let's see what we get for this load here. Make sure I don't go through any other sell points. I'm just trying to get a good angle of getting into our sell point, which I hope I don't actually have to put these inside the building. I'm hoping they will just sell. Oh, good. They're just going to sell right here. Perfect. This is what we want. I may not get a full total. I would like to. Yeah. Okay, I screwed up. But that was 50,000. And for some reason, when you sell at the self-selling station, and this is a mod, of course, that should be in the mod list down below. It doesn't. Okay, now let time to show the environmental score. I don't know. Never mind. I remember when I was on East Violent and I had this building down, it didn't always show the environmental score. So there's a whole bunch of numbers for you to calculate if you like. But the money's coming in. I guess you can see what we had before and what we got after the sale. But I'm pretty sure I got at least one more full load. And maybe a second full load. That's how much butter and cheese we got. It's going to be some pretty good cheese because it's been fermenting in the warehouse for a year and a half or so. And the butter, I don't know. I don't know how long butter can actually last in the warehouse. But probably not as long as we had it. Load that on up here. And how much more cheese or butter? Which one do we land on first here? So I got 220 pallets of butter and only 56 of cheese. So I'm going to let you look at the total. We're at 176, so I'm going to forget. I am going to make a few trips. I thought it was like maybe two more, but it's gonna, that's a lot. That's a lot of pallets. I'll be with you in just a... Whoops, no. I'll be with you in just a moment here. Try to get... I don't even know if I can get all the cheese on the trailer for one more load. Alright, well, it's the first load. It's all cheese, so let's see what we get. See if I can get it all in one go here. Oh, good. It's grabbing all the ones on the outside or closest to us. No, I got that little pallet there. Ah. But, and this is not all the cheese. I got about maybe 5 pallets left. But we are up to 336,387. This is looking good. So, this month here, I would like to pay off $500,000 on the loan. Thank you very much. That's what we'll shoot for. That should be very easy to do. I mean, after we sell the butter, I think, yeah, could be even more than that. Maybe we'll shoot for No, no. Let's just keep it at that for now. Let's not overestimate what we got here for material. Maybe the last load of butter? Possibly. We can actually fit a lot of crates of butter on, well, a lot of crates of everything on here. And thank you for autoloaders, because this would have taken me forever any other way. And look at our warehouse. It kind of looks empty, but still got plenty more pallets in here. Butter. Yeah, I think we're going to fit them all on here. Let it take all that it can. Still a little framey over here, though. Clothes, butter. I hope they fit all on. It's probably going to leave me like, what, 1 or 2 pallets that won't go on? Or for 7. 56,000 is what we can handle. But as you can see the money, and I hope I've showed every delivery that I made. We're up to 557, and the way it should be, we should be over 600,000. So I think what we're going to do is, we're going to throw $500,000 at the bank and let them be kind of happy. And that will still leave me a good amount of money to do what we need to do today. Of course, when I mean today, I mean in this month of October, not this episode, because we got a lot of work to do. Frank or Francine, whoever it was plowing that potato field, they're finished. Although I think the worker name came up was Kale. K-A-L. Yeah, stake all that butter. I probably could have got a little bit more on the environmental score bonus if I did that cotton field harvest first, because that field there, for some reason, was still showing as not being direct drilled, and of course with the cotton we did it with the direct drilled planter. So I may have gotten the extra 1%, the final percent that we're looking for. I think we're at 14% bonus. We could have got up to 15, but yeah. Of course, 1% may not sound like a lot, but after you sell $500,000 worth of material, that would have been $5,000, and that's probably would have paid for the lease for the cotton header that I need for the root crop harvester. I'm going to grab these last pallets over here. I don't know why it's usually it's framey. I mean, when I mean framey, I'm dropping frames, but usually framey around the cow barn, not over here. But today it's framey over here and not so much at the cow barn. Alright, last set of material that we need to sell in this episode. Yeah, something to do with that warehouse. How do I get away from the warehouse? I'm not saying it's a warehouse, but it could be. My frames go back up. I'm hoping that when I edit this and render it, it doesn't show the frames. Most of the time it doesn't when it hiccups like that here and there. Of course, I record at 60 frames in 4K, and I'm dropping probably sometimes down to 45 frames per second. Let's get all that in there, please. Oh, come on, you. We're selling. All right, let's have some fun and, you know, pay off some of this loan here. I was going to say earlier when I said let's pay off $500,000, then I said, you know, let's try to reach 4, and I stopped because I was going to say let's try to pay off $750,000. But I probably just paid off more than I said I was going to. Let's get it down to $6.4 million. So I don't know exactly how much I just paid. Oh wait, $550, something like that. I think we just paid $550 off that loan. Farm is really moving along nicely now, money-wise. Okay, let me bring this actually over here. And while I'm thinking about it, because I'm going to forget it, I'm going to grab that water tanker. And I'm going to go over and put the water into the coffee bean greenhouse. It should be full of water. Oops. Off just a little bit there. Still. Alright. It's like I'm driving an ATS all of a sudden. I actually do better in ATS than I do here. Which is really weird. Yep, gotta get used to that now. I'm so used muscle memory hitting the button I usually do to open and close the covers on this tanker. Now I gotta hit different buttons. Okay, the trigger is way out there. Okay, that's fine by me. And there we go. I think I saw the bushes or the small little trees in there perk on up. Don't know how much water it's going to take. Alright, and then I don't know if the cows were topped off. I better go give them some more water. That way they can make it through most of the day. Their feed trough looks like it might be half full. But 20 more cows may not seem like a lot, but with the Maizeplus food add-on, they're going to go through a lot more feed. But that's fine. That is fine by me. And, alright, they're all set. Alright, store. No, wait, where do I gotta go? I gotta go to here. And we want we just want the regular header. Well, I say regular. I don't want the high speed. That's right, that's not the high speed. Yeah, it says fast at the end. We don't want the fast one. We just want this one right here. And we want to lease it for... Oh, that's not too bad. 25.5. Okay, that's not too bad. Tab into here. And this really is not going to take us long at all. And I don't think I'm even going to bother trying to put this into a trailer. Just because most trailers... Oh, that's right, I forgot. I put those saved. I turned the corner, I'm like, what is that in my farmyard? Yeah, I put those there. Most trailers are not going to take cotton. When I say most trailers, probably 99.9% will not take cotton. Okay, let's fold that on up. I said fold up. Okay, just got to hit the button 3 times before wanting to fold up. Alright, so for all those who wanted to see the root crop harvester do a cotton harvest, here you go. Now, of course, this is the biggest header we can get. And, of course, you can get the one that will harvest at double the speed. But this is such a small field. And really, for the farm, this is going to be the best way to go about it. Because leasing the Case cotton module harvester or, you know, even the John Deere, the cost of leasing that... Oh, this was already unfolded. My bad. But the cost of leasing that probably would have been more than I would have made off the field from making cotton to fabric. To clothing. But there you go. So it's going to harvest it just like a cotton module harvester does. It leaves the stalks and everything. But there is a new way of picking cotton. And you can see the cotton going into the back of the root crop harvester. But part of me does want to try to put it into our trailer just to see if it does. I'm going to guess not. I think for that trailer that we have to take cotton, I think in the XML file, it would have to be, that trailer would have to be what material it takes as bulk. I think it would have to be classified as bulk material, which means it could just take about anything. Not going to get a whole lot of cotton off this field. That's okay. Crop rotation kind of said we needed to put it in this field this year. And we still got a lot of cotton left over from the previous harvest because the sheep are not making enough wool to keep up with the cotton. Maybe by the time we get to next season, yeah, we might need the cotton badly. Who knows? But we do know when April/May rolls around, we do make, last year I think we made $750,000, maybe, was it $800,000 worth from the clothing. And now this year, at some point, we got a full sheep pen, so that number should be a little bit better. But of course, if you love doing cotton harvesting, or would love to, but you hate how long it takes, but I know there's modded cotton module harvesters out there. I'm trying to think, I saw it on the mod hub not long ago, but I think it's kind of like the Stevie mod. And the Stevie mod is nothing more than the Case cotton module harvester, but I think it has double the capacity and it harvests at twice the speed. But I've seen some on the mod hub. But we will make money off this field now since I only had to lease this header for $2,500 rather than getting the, like I said, the Case cotton module harvester for $25,000. I mean, I think maybe we still would have made money with that, but we're definitely going to make a much more better profit by doing it this way. I don't plan on doing this again, but you know what they say, never say never. And of course, the good thing about this root crop harvester, depending on the capacity you chose when you bought it, it's going to hold a lot. And I think the highest capacity you can put on this is 1 million. And we just upgraded it to 200,000. Well, 200,000 is still a good amount if you consider what the base game is. It's one of those things now, I'm trying to think, did I even use the base game harvester yet in 22? And I may have. It's one of those things that you use a mod so much and you get away from the base game stuff once in a while. You kind of forget the stats and the numbers on it, so I don't remember what the base numbers are on root crop harvesters. I may find out, though, when November rolls around. And, of course, we get the carrots and the parsnips and the beets. Is that right? I already forgot the 3 crops. I know it's carrots. Carrots have been stuck in my mind ever since they announced the Season 2 pass, because it was pretty... Well, at least the hologram that they had, not hologram, the silhouette that they had in the picture looked like a carrot. And we can actually buy carrots here in Hinterland. We can buy them, but we can't grow them. That's part of the Maizeplus mod that we run. But the amount of money we paid the bank in the last 2 episodes have been fabulous. So, I mean, I do have a hard goal to get to, which is pay off that loan by the end of next year. Part of me says, well, it is possible, but I think it's a long shot. And that is the cotton harvesting done. Let's just go ahead and return the header, because I want to forget that I actually leased that. Alright, so I am going to try... We got 2 trailers. I don't think it's going to go in there, but we're going to give it a shot. And the truck is... I would tab through, but it's getting to the point where I got so many vehicles, just easier to teleport to it when I know where it is. Whoops. Don't want the trailer. Just want the truck. Well, this trailer takes cotton. So this must have, in the XML file, must have bulk written on it. Let's go ahead and turn that off. I'm going to leave it unfolded, like I did last time. So when I go over to the sugar beet, I'll probably fold it up before I start harvesting and wonder, why won't that harvest? So very interesting. I've wasn't really expecting this to go in here, but here it is. We got cotton in here, which I probably actually should assumed it would have, because it seems like every material that we try to put in here, it just takes. So it probably does have it classified as bulk in the XML file. Of course, how often are you going to have loose cotton? Now watch it not empty. I mean, it should. It should. Shouldn't it? Oh no. Uh-oh. Well, looks like I may have to do some editing of some things to put this shy of 15,000 liters into here. So yeah, this building here probably only takes cotton modules, which makes sense, right? So yeah, I mean, you saw that root crop harvester work like a charm, but it's a matter of, now if I were to sell the cotton straight up, hang on a second here, when I drive over it, it should say so. I'll just check it out for you guys, because you may be just selling the cotton straight up. Let's see, what buildings would take it? I think our self-selling point would take cotton. Okay, so it'll work here. So yeah, it does, you know, the trigger and everything works. It's just that spinnery that we had does not take loose cotton, which seems kind of weird. Would you take cotton here? No, you will not. It does take cotton. Well, did I do cotton there in East Island? I don't remember. And do you take cotton here? Alright, so this is something I'll have to take care of in between episodes. So I'm going to park this over here just so I remember to do so. I'm going to get some work done in between episodes. I got, you know, probably like a half hour's worth of work to get done, I think. Just a lot of small stuff. Let's jump into the JCB. And we'll get the cows. This TMR that's in here, I actually thought they were going to need some more last night, so I pumped out a whole bunch of bales, and I had a whole bunch of extra left over. Almost a full trailer load. And we're going to grab the soil sampler. We're going to go grab some soil samples out of the grass field, well, the field that we plowed. Oh, so after I did the cotton field, what does that... I got to see if that score finally went up in that field. There we go. Now it's 95. We're at 93 overall. 13% bonus. What field is not doing so good? Oh, that's right. So the soybean field, which doesn't... Wait, what? No, this was... It was a cereal crop that was in this field. So why does it show I didn't have any nitrogen into it? Or our score is going to be way down because of this over here as well. Because that's only a 44. But that is interesting that this shows a 79. Oh, is it because this field might be partially into it? So this field is merging over onto this slot, so that could be dragging down that nitrogen level some. Either way, it is what it is. Let's go grab the soil sampler and quickly grab like 4 samples, if that much. Get those sent off, so next time we can have a worker in that field. And maybe I'll have someone in the Ideal Combine doing soybeans, and we can be in the root crop harvester. Or maybe I'll hire workers to plant the grass, to harvest the sugar beet, and to harvest the soybeans, and we'll be in the truck transporting the sugar beet and the soybean back and forth here to the silo. Alright, I got to get the map out, which with this map, this soil sampler here, I pretty much got to do this. Get the biggest map there is, part of the map that there is. Alright, I may... Okay, this circle's bigger than I thought it was. Alright, let's just go like in the middle of the field here-ish. I'm driving while just actually looking at the map, not the tractor. So if I run into something, then oopsies. What's he talking about running into something? He's in the middle of an open field. I know. Did we grab the soil sample? There we go. And I think that's going to cover it all. So now if I go into here, I'll see better. A little bit here on the edges, so let's go grab those. There's only 2 more samples, and since you only pay per sample, and we cover such a big area, I'm going to try to actually get a little bit of the other field over there as well, get that updated. I'm not going to get the whole field updated, but we'll just quickly grab a couple samples here. And actually, you know what? Let's just grab this whole field because it'd be kind of weird if I don't. Didn't need it, but we'll grab them. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to grab all of them on this side because I'm just going to keep overlapping into other fields. So that's what I'll do. But I'm going to get these soil samples all done here. And, oops, make sure we're in a field. And that way, these fields over here will be set to go for another 3 harvests. Wait, did I get that one? I did. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to get these remaining here. I'm going to get a little bit of work done in between episodes. Next episode, we should get a lot of work done having 3 workers on the go, plus myself. We'll get a lot of the harvesting done. I want to get a lot of work done here in October because, yeah, we need to push forward, trying to get that loan paid off by the end of next year, which is going to be a long shot, but if everyone pulls together, just maybe we can do it. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in Hinterland, but until then, have a good one.